Hello, Internet. For as long as I can remember, it's been my dream to be an artist, to be a creator, to share my creations with the world, build a community through that, and have that be my life. Success to me would be being able to do that pretty much all the time and not having to worry about anything else in my life and having no other obligations aside from my own pursuits. And I think I figured out how I'm going to do that. But first, there's something I always put off, something that I'm guaranteed to put off, and I have to get it out of the way. So, time to do some chores. That's right, everybody's favorite activity, chores. Woo! I know it's my favorite activity, and you can see how happy I am in this video folding this blanket. It may not look like it, but I'm actually charging up with potential energy. I'm being serious too. Like, I recently have been thinking about how all of the bad things that happen to people are because of the decisions of people. And whether or not we have free will, or that's a conversation for a different time. But assuming that we do have control over our actions, we are creating a lot of horrible shit in the world. And when I say we, I mean every single human being that is currently alive and that is no longer alive. Because all of the politicians, all of the people in the wars that are causing all this destruction, all the people that are billionaires that are hoarding their wealth from the rest of the people in the society, all through time, they're just people. They're people that decided to do those things. And they could have decided not to do those things. And I think people get mad at concepts and structures that have been created by people than the people that are upholding them in itself. Like, I'm not blaming somebody for needing to survive in a society that was never set up for them to succeed. But what I'm saying is the people that caused that pain for that person in the first place actively decided to do that many, many times over the course of hundreds of years, in America at least. The state of America is just the result of an infinite amount. I guess it's not infinite because it hasn't existed forever, but a long, long, long list of decisions made by a long, long, long list of people. So we, and when I say we, I mean, again, all of humanity, all of people. Man, I'm kind of like, this is supposed to be like a chill video of me doing chores with some nice music, and I'm already going on a fucking heated rant, but you know what? Oh well. That's where we're at. I think I'm actually about to make a Hot Pocket. So while I'm making this Hot Pocket, let me finish my point. Yep, bacon, egg, and cheese Hot Pocket. Shit was delicious. But basically all I'm trying to say is this idea of humans having control of their decisions and causing the world that they live in to change because of their decisions. I'm really starting to apply it to my personal life. And obviously the first thing in that regard is making sure that my chores are done, making sure that I'm keeping up with the things that I need to keep up with in my just regular daily life. Because if I can't do that, I probably can't do much else. And that is true. I've learned that over years. Like, I find that when I'm not keeping up with my life and I'm not taking care of myself, I'm usually not doing well mentally. And I'm usually not doing much else of anything else that's productive. Anything else. I feel like I said else a million times, but it's all good. And I don't know. I'm not trying to be on some, like, manifest destiny type shit, but we do create. That was a crazy thing for me to say, manifest destiny. You know what I mean. We have a lot more say in the world that we live in than we think we do. That's the main purpose of this video. That's the main purpose of the conclusion to all these thoughts that I've come to recently. Is if I want to have a clean apartment, I gotta clean it. If I want to make a cool ass song, I gotta fucking sit down and make that cool ass song. If I want to make a video, if I want to make a painting, if I want to make 100 paintings, if I want to be a painter, if I want to be an artist, I have to make myself an artist. And I think the reason that all of this seems so difficult for people in today's world is because A lot of people don't even know what they're supposed to be doing because we're so far removed from our inner voice because of external things pulling us away from our own internal voice. They're telling us what to do or what we should be doing. They're telling us what we should be thinking. They're telling us what we should be spending our money on and shouldn't be spending our money on. They're telling us what we should be pursuing. And if they're not telling us what to do or trying to control what we think, they're just putting garbage in our brains so that we don't have any space of ourselves in our own brains. Like, if your brain is a garage, you are 99% of it is storing other people's shit that you don't even know whose it is half the time. You're like, oh, this box full of wrapping paper and a pair of socks and old tennis shoes is just sitting unlabeled in my garage. I don't even know whose it is, but it smells like shit and I hate it. Oh, I almost dropped the mocha pot there. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth between commentary and thoughts. This is a weird setup. I don't know. The voiceover is not the best. Maybe one day I will get one of those fancy little clip-on mic things if I keep doing videos like this, but for now, this will work. All right, so now it's time to eat the Hot Pocket. Now, these Hot Pockets have become my saving grace in my low energy, I guess you can call it a depressive episode. Delicious. Didn't even explode that much. I figured out if you cook it for 99 seconds, it's the perfect temperature. It cooks it all the way through. It's not too hot in the middle, and it's not frozen either. A lot of the times it'll be too cold. That shit sucks. But yeah, I've been in a little bit of a slump lately. I'm sure you guys could probably see it through my videos a little bit. And I haven't been making as much music. I haven't really been as productive as I normally am, which is normally not a high level of productivity anyway. But I've definitely noticed my energy has been super low lately. And I think it's just because I give into my impulses and I eat like poop and I don't move my body and I don't, clean my apartment. I don't do my chores. I don't do anything active for myself. I just work and then I sit around and then my partner comes home from work, which is the best part of all of my life, essentially, is just the couple hours at night that I hang out with them. And, we usually are just talking that whole time, eating a meal, maybe watching something, maybe playing some Mario Kart together, and then we go to bed. And that's incredible. But in order for me to have the life that I want, oh, okay, now I'm folding towels. Sorry, that was a weird fast jump cut. I'm working on this format. I'm trying new shit, guys. That's all I really can say. I'm trying something different. But anyway, I love spending time with my partner so much. I love my partner so much. We've been together for 10 years. I genuinely can't imagine my life without them because the life that I live is built with my partner. We built our lives together, everything about it. And in order for me to build the best life that I can build for myself and for my partner and for our future family, I gotta work harder. like, I work really hard on my mental health and addressing my mental health. I've been in therapy for a long time. Anything that, seems like an issue, I really try to address it and do what I can to fix it, quote unquote, mostly through therapy or different forms of therapy. But a therapist can't come to my house and fold these towels, or I guess I roll my towels. Just a little, what is that? I think that's a Marie Kondo thing that I picked up where she likes to roll stuff instead of fold it. I don't know. I just started rolling towels and I have this little shelf above my dryer, so it just kind of makes sense to put, my towels up there. But I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't need to know where I'm going anymore. I just need to go. I don't need to have this like grand idea of an end result of exactly what I want because that has just paralyzed me from actually taking action. And part of that quote unquote what I want is to live a little bit cleaner. I don't have the highest standards for cleanliness and I never will. I never have. But it definitely feels a lot better to have a clean place and a clean space to just live your life and just have less things to worry about. Have there be less friction and restrictions around you in your environment so that you can just do what you want to do and do what you need to do. I feel like I'm really, really rambling. I really thought I had a point to all of this. And now that I'm reflecting, I don't really think I do. I think the main thing I just wanted to say is that I need to work harder on everything. And working harder is not problematic to say because I'm not saying that I want to like hustle and like get money, grind set, never sleep, sigma beta, whatever, like sigma beta, fucking God. I almost said I hate myself, but I say that all the time. My partner always tells me not to say that. So